The second thing that I want to tell you about how to create this radical, exciting life that you deserve to have is that you have to be willing to explore yourself. You have to be willing to do a new thing. You know, fear is like the number one thing that stops us. I think there's a class somebody's going to teach later today about what would you do if you weren't afraid. Could you imagine what you would really do? How much fear really stops us from doing the things we really, really like to do in our lives. And the one thing I say about fear is do it scared. That's my favorite line, because that's how I live. I do it scared. If you think that I'm not scared when I come up to speak to young women like you, you're lying to yourself. Because I am. Absolutely. It's a process. Every morning, and my nerves are a wreck, and oh my God, here we go again. But you know what? I'm going to do it scared. Because the fear, what is the acronym for fear? False evidence appearing real. False evidence appearing real. And so we have to be able to push past the fear. You'll never get to the place where you'll be great in your life if you allow the fear of the unknown to stop you from doing the things you really want to do. You're going to have to be courageous. You can't be radical without courage. It just goes together. So you've got to get to a place where you walk fearlessly. You are so sold out that you want it that bad that you're willing to push past the fear so that you can get to the other side. And it's the greatest reward, because on the other side of that, you'll say, you know what was I so afraid of? I got this. And the more you have those moments where you push past and you say, I got this, the more stronger and more confident you become. How do you build confidence? You build confidence by making yourself incredibly uncomfortable, by doing all kinds of things, doing it scared. And then on the other side you say, I got this. I can do it. And the more you do it, the more you know how much you can do. And then you start to push the envelope and say, well, then I can do more. Well, then I can do more. Let's see what else. I can do anything. It's the truth. I really can do anything. If I really believe in myself and I put myself to the test, I always show up. Check that out. That daggone fear. And every single level, there's going to be a new level of fear waiting for you. You hear? You're waiting to graduate, and then you're going to go to college, and you got that fear and these jitters about that. And then you get there and you push, and there's something more and something more. But that's our life. Pushing past, getting to the next level, pushing past the fear, getting to the greater. But you need to explore yourself. Let me tell you something. If you want to be radical, you can't always just do what everybody else is doing. You can't stay in your comfort zone and everybody's just walking in the same direction. No, you're special, honey. You're a leader. You're at Lincoln School for a reason. They are teaching you invaluable skills because you are the leaders of the next generation. And so, yeah, you don't run with just the regular old crowd. You stand up and you stand out. Unapologetically standing out in the greatest way. And so you're going to have to be willing to go against the grain and explore some things that other people may be too afraid to go into those territories. But get to know who you really are. We all have wonderful gifts. Explore them. Do something different. Don't be afraid to travel and go different places and try different foods. Live fearlessly from that place. That's going to be a big part of you being able to be radical. And it's so important because you are a light in this world. You are a light in this world.